I'm Robert Lefevre, I'm the director of the Promis Recovery Centre. What we're hoping to do with these short clips is to help people to understand the nature of addiction and what can be done about it. How do I forgive the past? It's not totally mine to forgive. The things I've done to other people are up to them to forgive. I remember seeing one of my medical school contemporaries 20 years down the line, and I said to him, I'm sorry for the way I behaved when we were medical students together. I was a complete idiot. And he said, yes, you were. And he turned around and walked away. Now, I'm not telling that story against him. I'm saying it's up to him whether he wants to forgive me or not, and he chose not to. That is his choice, and I respect that. And I keep that story as a reminder of the damage that I can cause to my relationships. But can I forgive myself? Well, I think I can do my best. I did try to reach out to him to make an amend. He didn't want it, but I did try. And so I've genuinely done what I can. I remember I said to my sponsor, but how do I make amends to somebody I don't even know where he is? And he said, imagine he owes you £5,000. You'll find him. So sometimes we need to go to that extra bit to find the people that we have upset and offended. Supposing I say, but I've got no chance, I don't know where he is. And I remember an occasion when I deliberately trod on a bus conductor's toe. You know, I remember that with a great sadness that I could ever behave in that sort of way. But I did. I really did, and I must have hurt him because I was quite heavy at that time. How do I make amends to him? Well, what I do is to be scrupulously polite to all taxi drivers, bus drivers, train drivers. You know, if I'm on a train, I always thank the driver afterwards, if I can catch him or her. On an airplane, I always thank the cabin crew. In a taxi, I always say, thank you for driving me safely. I am scrupulously polite to anybody in the transport system, because I hope one of these days, one of them will be polite to the person that I hurt. So maybe it goes all the way around the circle and comes back to him. But it's just my way of acknowledging that I can be appalling in my behaviour. And so I may not be able to make direct amends, but I can make indirect amends. How about my father-in-law? He's dead. How do I make amends to him? I do that by wondering what he would have liked. He was a teacher in a school. He did metalwork and carpentry. Well, perhaps I could make an award to the school, the Geoffrey Ellis Prize for carpentry or metalwork. You know, I can do something. So there's always a way of making amends in our step 9. Made direct amends to those who we had harmed, except when to do so would injure them or others. There's always a way of trying to heal the past so that I can do as much as I can. And if I've done that, rather than cut the corners and all the rest of it, then I can move on.